So this is one of the thieves that has been caught. I think he was taking advantage of the protest. So what's one thing that I have learned this far of the town, or rather at Luthuli Street, is that the business people have decided to take matters into their own hands, and they are guarding their own shops with all sorts of weapons, including these clubs that you can see them holding. In every shop that will move closer, you'll find that they are guarding it themselves, because plenty of other shops were looted in the previous days by what I will say non-peaceful protesters who took advantage of the protest to loot or rather ransack every other shop. So, along Luthuli Street, where we normally have shops for selling electronics, you'll find that all the traders and their family members and their friends have gathered here with weapons and are guarding their properties, so that to make sure that the protesters, or rather the hooligans, do not take advantage of the protest and ransack their shops like what they did along Biashara Street. And this has been way overdue, because this street has a lot of properties, and the merchandise that they sell here is quite expensive. So if one shop is looted, a trader can go losses amounting to millions and millions of shillings. So as you can see, they have decided that no, they'll take the matters into their own hands and guard the shops by themselves, because the government cannot be everywhere. The officers are limited relative to the people who are protesting, so that's the way to go, I suppose. Because failure for you to, or rather failure to come and guard your shop, you'll find that next day you come to open the shop, you will find no merchandise inside. It will all have been looted. So along Luthuli Street, all the way from Archives to the River Road, the traders have decided that no, they are going to guard their own shops using all sorts of weapons. So perhaps the kind of people who are calling, or rather hoping for this protest to come to an end as soon as possible, are these traders who are at risk of losing all their investments that they are in these shops should the protesters come and ransack them in the name of protesting. I suppose today we don't have protesters, we just have looters who are determined to take advantage of the mayhem and then loot as much as possible. But we cannot continue like this. It will come a time when we will have to say enough is enough and move on as a country, and so that people can work and earn a living for themselves, because there is no other things that they can do. So they are telling me to stop recording, and I stopped there. So this is one of the thieves that has been caught. I think he was taking advantage of the protest to loot, and this is how a looter, or rather a thief, can be dealt with along this Luthuli Street should he be found to be trying to break into the shops. As you can see, the people are angry the way things are developing, and they don't want to lose their properties because of the protest. He has finally been spared by the police officers who came to his rescue, but this is after sustaining a lot of injuries from the beating that he was given, even though he was even innocent. He was mistaken for a thief, and I suppose people took advantage of the rowdiness, and before he could explain himself, he had been really hurt. I don't know. He should have stopped and explained himself, or he should have maybe ran faster than he did. I don't know. But this police officer came to his rescue, and I think so he's washing up and to look tighter, to look neater, I mean. But still, there are a lot of injuries that he has sustained. think we shouldn't go like this. The country is moving in a wrong direction. So people just mistook him for a thief because everyone is angry that the people have taken advantage of the protest and are now turning into thieves and looting, or rather ransacking shop after the other. So, from what the people are saying, from these people, from the way they are explaining things, is that he was told to sit down and he refused, or rather he showed some rudeness, or rather he showed resistance to their pleas. That's why they decided to give him the beating that he received. It's unfortunate.